You know, I've always had a fascination with the 90s-esque cyberpunk genre. Granted, sometimes the interest was more existential tear at how the world would end up. But there was something about how people thought the world would end up in the dawn of the computer age. A kind of crazy imagination that made technology seem magical. I'm Just History Guy, and today I want to tell you about one of my favorite cyberpunk worlds from a game called Soul Hackers. As I said, this game encapsulates so much of what 90s cyberpunk was, where we didn't really know what computers were capable of. The world of Soul Hackers is one of advanced technology and occult themes. The futuristic dystopian world slowly reveals how things are just off and wrong, especially with the new virtual world of Paradigm X, that may just not entirely intent on staying virtual. And then there's the shadowy conspiracies and organizations that are afoot in Amani City. And while the city may give off an almost perpetual night and glow with the light of an old CRT and drip with absolute style, it's not the only aspect of the game. Now, this game is SMT, and the occult is always there. Now, you'll be dealing with the occult whether you're going on vision quests or your best friend just happens to get possessed by an entity and now has to split her time between being herself, Hitome, or Nemissa, who just happens to be, P.S., an amazing character that I really like. But probably the biggest occult shenanigans that you'll have to deal with are the frickin' demons you must battle, summon, and fuse together. Yeah, normal SMT shenanigans. These demons are hidden as programs within the virtual world and are starting to influence the city in real life. But the meat and potatoes of the plot revolves around you being a member of a hacker group called the Spookies. And because your gang is a lot too curious for its own good, they start becoming involved with Algonsoft, the mega corporation that's bringing Paradigm X, the virtual city, into the real world. And oh yeah, you have to deal with the Phantom Society, the people really in charge who are determined to harvest the souls of humanity, and it's suddenly the Spookies' job to figure out what's going on, stop it, and hey, maybe figure out Nemissa's true origins while you're at it. Now, this is a game though, through and through. So how's the gameplay mechanics? Well, it's old school Mega 10 when it comes to the gameplay. The first-person map exploration and combat is fun and enjoyable, but it's a true dungeon crawler through and through, with parties of up to 6 using turn-based combat. And while the combat does not use the absolutely best turn-based combat system out there, the press turn system, friggin' love this system, it's amazing, play games with it. It's still fun and serviceable turn-based combat. Nothing really special in the fighting, but I will mention that party position is important, so it does require some strategy when selecting party order. See, the melee type combatants, you want them up at the front of the line, while the magic combatants will be in the back, because positioning and how far spells can reach really does affect the game. But the demon recruitment, unique to SMT series, is as fun and finicky as ever. Choosing the right dialogue option to either recruit, get items, or get beat up is a core system of this game, and hey, after you recruit a couple demons, you can fuse them together for more powerful demons. And it's honestly just a fun part and gives you that Pokemon-like feel of just collecting more. Another core of the game is the Magnetype, a resource the game used to summon demons and keep them summoned. So you really have to think, do I need a full party for this section? Because I might not be able to summon some demons later if I do, and that could put you in a real tough spot. It's a love-hate system, but one I personally found interesting. See, this game has tough battles. You could be fighting a mob, and you could be kicking their butt one minute, and then the next it's a game over screen. So it does require some thought. But the setting and characters are what decide this game for people. And if exploring Amani City doesn't intrigue you, this may not be the game for you. Now, I really do like this game, and it's been overshadowed and missed out on by the JRPG and SMT community alike. Granted, for a long time, the Soul Hackers was held captive in Japan and didn't really see a Western release till 2013 on the 3DS, and even still did not sell nearly as well as other SMT games at the time. But it still has a wonderfully imaginative combination of cyberpunk and the occult, and it should not be forgotten or missed out on. Soul Hackers is also the #1 game I would say that connects classic SMT to the modern series. So if you're trying to look for a bridge, this would be the perfect game to do it. It has all the old staples and systems while becoming more character focused and driven, like our later releases. The game just feels like a bygone age and screams 90s sci-fi or old classic movies. It's, frankly, Cyberpunk done right. And with that, I'm Just History Guy. Please like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts down below. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.